running just sucks sometimes, and I've been running for 10 years. I've been running very consistently over the last 3.5 years, and it just downright sucks sometimes. And I want to talk about some of the things I've been learning about running that makes me love it more and hate it more to some degree. And I'm being a little extreme, but there's a point I'm trying to make. For me, I used and have been using running as a coping mechanism for things like depression, anxiety, frustrations, emotions. And especially during the first 2, 3 years of running, it helped me work through a lot. And it continues to help me work through a lot. Where I think I went wrong is I used it as my only outlet, and I let it mask some things to some degree. And so there came a point where my threshold is just too high, or like I've just hit that threshold point of I need to find other ways to cope with the things I'm dealing with. And I can still use running, but I've started to back away from running, one, because I overwork myself, and two, because I think I've been using it in the wrong way sometimes. Meaning I go for, like, I try and outwork my depression and anxiety. And there's something to that. I haven't quite figured out what it is, but like, I think that's valuable in a sense of like, if you're depressed about who you are, well, maybe you're not who you should be, or maybe you're not as amazing as you want to be. And so you look in the mirror and you see a scrub and you're like, okay, I don't like that person. So I would argue that you need to create that person, right? Create someone you like to see in the mirror. And I'm not just talking physical, but like mindset and personality and character and values, things like that. But there's also the element of being depressed and or having those anxieties and trying to shove it down and numb it and force it out. And that's what I'm dealing with here and why running's so frustrating to me, because I'm like, is this helping me? Or am I masking things and numbing and using running as an unhealthy outlet, or the gym, or whatever. And that's what's confusing to me, because running for so many years was so uplifting, and now it's been very like a drag. It feels like it's hard to get out and run, or I'm just not enjoying it like I used to. And what I'm trying to figure out is that because I need to switch focus and switch gears, or is it because I've been using it in the wrong way and I've been using it as a numbing mechanism, opposed to enjoying the practice and just really trying to be present with the running. And so that's why running sucks for me sometimes. And I mean, when I'm injured, or I just, I have a bad like workout, like that's so defeating. And I'm trying to be able to determine how to live with running in a healthy manner and enjoy it like I did. And so this is something I'm trying to like work through. And I'm curious if anyone else has dealt with this as runners, because I'd love some perspective and opinion. I took my foot off the gas pedal with running the past couple months because I feel like I need to work through some things before I can really hit running like I used to. And I don't know necessarily how to go about that, but running sucks, man. And at the same time, it's one of the most like greatest things that has given me a lot and given me goals and made me fit and helped me meet a ton of amazing people. And I think I'm starting to realize like the best things in life or can be very like opposite on the spectrum, right? It can really suck and be really amazing. You can have massive lows and massive highs with it. And I haven't figured out if I just want to like stay neutral and be indifferent like Buddha, or if I want to work through these deep valleys and high peaks. I think I want that because there's so much growth in the valleys and so much joy in the peaks. But I don't know, maybe it'd be better to be neutral and just be a monk and meditate in a cave for 40 years. So anyways, if you have some perspective on working through this and making running suck less, feel free to comment or let me know what you found. But I'm really just speaking my thoughts right now on some of the stuff I've been going through. So I want to get through this because running is such an amazing thing to me, and it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. And I just need to make sure I'm using it in the right way and respecting the practice. I hope you got some value out of this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace!